Yeah.
The Lions
Yo,
are
yeah.
good. All right.
But the
Yo,
Broncos
yeah.
though,
Okay, just like do that. Do my dad's arrow thing.
do like 3, 2, 1, like, and then at 1 you point.
Welcome to Third and Long. I'm Charlie Razgashek.
I'm Connor Barges.
I'm Louis Thacka.
Thursday night, a tragic night for football fans, Bengals and Ravens. Mark Andrews is injured, and we were talking about Ravens could be a potential Super Bowl team,
Yeah.
and I don't think this stops them at all. I think this is going to help
Yeah.
Zay Flowers. This is going to help OBJ. OBJ had his first 100-yard game since 2021, and I don't think he's as washed as people were saying.
Yeah, he's back.
I think within the next couple of weeks, Zay Flowers is really going to show up. I think he's going to do an amazing job. But you can't really say the same about the Bengals. Joe Burrow's out. He is, without a doubt, probably their best player. I mean, Jamar Chase is definitely up there. But that's really going to hurt. I don't think they're making the playoffs. I think they're out of playoff contention officially.
Yeah, for real.
I agree with that, too.
I think. And then
The quarterback gone, and then the backup, I don't know.
Even
Backup,
when Joe Burrow was there.
It's over.
I don't know.
I think you always have next year. That's definitely an option. And then the Browns, Deshaun Watson, he had to get surgery for his shoulder. So then now the Browns are looking for a new quarterback.
I think they should keep the quarterback they have
Do you
right
think
now.
Dorian Thompson-Robinson is good
Thompson Robinson, yeah.
enough? I think he did amazing.
He did that
He did amazing in the
game-winning
preseason.
drive, 4 for 4.
Yeah, but how about the rest of the game?
Well, the defense carries
Yeah,
the
exactly.
rest of the game.
So
But I feel like if they get Joe Flacco, they're gonna have a good veteran quarterback.
yeah, they got Joe Flacco, and I
then
think
he'll teach him. The
it's kind of a
ways.
Zach Wilson, Aaron Rodgers thing where
Yeah.
Joe Flacco's trying to teach Dorian Thompson-Robinson, because I do think that DTR could be the future of that franchise. Because I think Deshaun Robinson, you have off the field issues, then you have injuries. I think he's way too inconsistent of a quarterback to have. This is them also trying to get 2 new quarterbacks almost, with DTR and Joe Flacco. But I don't know. Do you think Joe Flacco could lead them to the playoffs? I think they are a playoff lock.
I think with their defense.
That defense, you could have
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett as that quarterback, and I think the defense would still get them
Yeah, I
to
think they'll be fine. Yeah.
the playoffs. And then Matt Canada fired. I don't know. Do you really think this is going to help the Steelers out?
No.
At all?
No.
I think.
They can't get anyone better than him, so I don't know why they just wouldn't keep him.
I don't know. And then you have
They're
Jalen
not thinking.
Warren has kind of taken over the running back role on that team.
Yeah.
And I think that's helping them out hugely. He's way better.
Yeah. 'Cause Najee Harris is having.
He's terrible. He's so
Yeah.
slow. I don't know.
Trouble.
He had one good year. He's out. He needs to go.
Yeah.
He needs to go work at a fast food restaurant. I don't know. He can choose. And then, do you think a team's gonna pick him up? What team would want Matt Canada as their offensive coordinator? You think? I think you have the Bears.
Maybe like
Definitely
Giants, maybe. The Bears for
You
sure.
think the Giants?
Yeah, they're
You
not.
have
They
a
don't.
great. You have a great head coach in Brian Dable on the Giants. I think
They're
the
not
Giants are
winning
fine.
games though.
It's because players. That's
The Giants just did win a
They're
game.
not. No, yeah, against the Commanders. Anyone
Tommy
against the
DeVito's him.
Commanders.
Tommy DeVito
Oh my
is
God.
the best Italian quarterback the league has ever seen.
third string. Maybe could have been a fluke game.
Daniel Jones is out.
Could have been a fluke game.
Yeah, then I think he was the second string. Though.
And it was against
You're
the
good,
Commanders. It was against
No,
the
he was
Commanders.
third string. I forgot who the second string guy was, but he got injured. Because
Oh, yeah.
Daniel Jones, yeah, you're good though. So Zach Wilson is now a third string for the Jets, and I think that's harsh. I think that is very harsh. I think he had one bad game.
I love it.
You love it? Why?
Because everyone is always just loving on Zach Wilson.
No one is loving on Zach. No
Yes.
one
What are you
loves.
saying?
Nobody loves on
Yes.
Zach Wilson.
Yes, people do. Some people
No
do,
one-
and you're one of them. You're one of them.
You
Sometimes.
like Zach Wilson? Oh my.
I think he's a better quarterback than people say he is. And
Yeah,
I
he
think
just needs time.
he had one bad game. I think everyone's favorite quarterback will have a bad game.
Yeah, like Mahomes.
All right. Well,
Well, Mahomes is
the
just
Jets aren't
having a
thinking to
terrible
put him at
season.
third. I do think third string was a little,
Exactly.
brain dead. But
Why you love Zach Wilson so much?
no, you like Zach Wilson.
Yeah, okay. But I don't know. I don't know who their starting quarterback is. It's like a weird no name. I think that in the draft, I think they're going to try to find a new quarterback. I think Zach Wilson's going to get traded. I don't know where.
Yeah, I
Maybe-
feel like, yeah.
I could see him going.
Maybe
there.
the Falcons?
Yeah, the
The
Falcons.
Falcons need a quarterback very badly.
I mean,
and
they
I
have
think-
Desmond Ritter though. And he's
Don't
not good.
You can't say that. You can't
Never
say
mind, never
they have
mind.
Desmond Ritter, though. He's terrible. And then, yeah, Bears, Lions.
I don't even want to talk about the
I'm
Bears.
a Bears fan.
Me too.
Big
I'm
comeback from the
that's-
Lions. Down
Yeah,
10 in
that
the
must make you
4
happy.
minutes.
That must
Down
make you
10
happy,
in 4
Louis.
minutes. I thought we were gonna lose when I looked at the
You
score.
should have lost
You know,
if we were a
But
competent
the
team.
Bears, they don't know how to keep
I was probably the
keep the
happiest.
league.
I was probably the
league.
happiest man in the world for a good 10 minutes when I saw that the Bears were winning,
Yeah.
and that was stripped away from me because
They just have a bad O-line.
I
and
mean,
your
no,
quarterback
no,
can't do
no,
anything.
no.
What,
It is not the O-line. in
Charlie, what
Chicago.
do you think the problem
It
is?
is not Matt Eberflus.
That's the problem.
I think
You don't think it's Justin Fields?
I think that our coaches,
Justin Fields sometimes just doesn't know how to throw the ball away.
Justin Fields, okay, then he runs.
So, yeah, or just gets
Run-
sacked in the
run,
backfield.
Fields,
or
run.
Gets, or gets tackled in the backfield.
Yeah, or that's a big or though.
No, it's not. It's like
That's-
50-50. Maybe 75. Maybe
They
like
need a
70
new- They need a new coach. I don't know who. Maybe Matt Canada head coach,
Yeah, yeah.
and then next year they make a Super Bowl run. I don't know. I can't predict the future, but you never know. And then Chiefs Eagles. I don't know. Do you think the Eagles should have won this game,
Yeah. I feel like,
You-
the Eagles were going to win.
even though
I feel like it would have been a higher score game if Mahomes was, like, playing good and Travis Kelce.
Mahomes played
And they
fine?
threw the
Like,
ball
Mahomes,
to Travis Kelce.
Mahomes had an average game.
They need to throw the ball to Travis Kelce and stop giving it to those bum
Those
receivers
bummies.
who can't catch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, so it would have been 24-21 with around a minute 45 left.
Yeah, I feel like the Eagles.
I think the Eagles
drive all the
could
way
have
down the
easily
field.
found a way to make that go into overtime.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think we need to see a rematch between these two teams because I don't think this was.
A good
I think
game.
if Mahomes gets a good receiver, this team is going to be.
Yeah, because they just
like, do you
they
really
need someone else
if
other
they
than Travis
kept
Kelce.
Tyreek
fast.
Hill,
Yeah, fast receiver.
Yeah.
if
Tyreek
they kept
Hill.
Tyreek Hill, they could be a 17-0 team.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that trade is paying off for them right now. I think
It's not.
No, it's not.
Well,
You
they
know they
tried
won
to
the
do.
they're still a Super
without
Bowl
him.
caliber team, but then Tyreek Hill right now is arguably one of the best,
Yeah.
arguably
in
the
league
best
right now.
receiver, and I think when he retires, he's gonna be top 10.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
If they're gonna have top 10 quarterback, top 10 receiver. They could have had a top 10 quarterback, top 10 receiver, and top 10 tight end,
Yeah, and yeah, for real.
and they traded that away. I don't know what for.
Well, they want.
I don't know.
They said in
they
like a
could've
press
been running
conference
out
they
of-
wanted a better O line for long term, so they
O-line's
could like
fine. Their O line's fine. No,
and not just like
They
their
should have
O-line
just
so
kept
good
Tyreek.
online.
They should have just kept Tyreek.
and
They should
then
have traded Tyreek for someone. You know.
Broncos Vikings, the Pastronaut versus Mr. Unlimited.
Big comeback
What
from the
a
Broncos.
game! Cortland Sutton needs to be wide receiver 1.
Yeah, I don't
Jerry
know.
Jeudy
Yeah.
hasn't done anything for that team. He hasn't contributed anything.
I forgot about Jerry Jeudy.
And then
Exactly.
Cortland Sutton
Yeah.
is basically prime Randy Moss as of
Yeah.
right now.
That's insane.
then-
That is
I wouldn't
insane.
say
that
that.
is insane.
And then Russell Wilson's turning back time. I don't know. This team could be playoff. This team
The
could.
Broncos,
Maybe.
yeah. I feel like they're
Maybe.
gonna make it to the wild card, do a huge win, and then make playoffs.
Or they could make it to the wild card and just
I don't know.
crap the bed.
I think they could go 9-8 at the end of their season.
Yeah.
Because what are they right
Yeah,
now? Are they
yeah.
5-5 or 5-6?
I think they're 5-5.
Okay.
Yeah, 5-5. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I don't know.
4 wins in a row
These
is
are-
pretty
these-
impressive.
This was a huge game for both of these teams. I think
Yeah.
both of these teams could sneak into the playoffs. I don't think they're going to do anything in the playoffs, but I think that's a big,
Yeah, but I
feat to
think
say.
the Vikings have a spot.
especially. And then when you get Justin Jefferson back, I think
Yeah,
they're
I
gonna,
think
they're
they'll
gonna take
secure a spot,
huge-
yeah.
when is he
huge
back?
step forward.
Is he
Yeah.
back next week?
I think it's either
He's
next
still
week
on the-
or they're going to
yeah.
skip next week because they have a bye week the week after that.
Oh, so he's
then-
gonna have like 2 weeks
Yeah,
off.
then he's going to have a lot more time to get
Yeah.
better and stuff. And I think passing out to Jay Jettis could be one of the best quarterback wide receiver duos in the league.
Yeah,
You,
for
you
sure.
never know.
Yeah, you never know.
And then 49ers Seahawks, I don't know. We wrote this
Big game next week.
before
feel
the
like.
49ers killed the Jags. I don't know. I don't even know if that's going to be a
Oh
big
yeah, I feel like the Seahawks are struggling right now. They
game.
need to figure it out.
They just lost to the Rams. But to be fair, that was kind of just a kicker kind of selling the game.
Yeah.
I
mean,
think
they should have been like they should like throw the ball more to like Tyler Lockett instead
Yeah.
of just DK.
and I think Devon Witherspoon's going to have a huge game.
Yeah.
'Cause Brock Purdy's a mid quarterback, I think. I think if you put him in any other system, I don't think he would be as good as people are saying he is. I think
Yeah,
he would be
he's
fine.
yeah, I don't think he's
And I think Devon Witherspoon could expose those weaknesses
yeah.
on Sunday.
I like both of them.
And then Jags Texans. I think Texans are going to upset this game.
Yeah, I feel
I
like
think-
I feel like Trevor Lawrence after the really good game is just gonna ignore Calvin Ridley again.
You think he's gonna ignore him now?
Yeah, I don't know. They do this every week.
Yeah, they do switch.
One game he has a good game, then the next he's just terrible.
Yeah. How many? He had like 2 or 3 touchdowns.
Two
though.
touchdowns.
I would put my trust in Calvin Ridley again.
Yeah.
I think he's
feel
gonna get the
like,
ball. I don't
If
think
they give the ball to him,
he's
I
not
feel
gonna
like
get the
they'll
ball
win.
as much, but he's gonna get it a
Yeah.
lot more than he normally does. I think that's easy
If they
to
give
say.
the ball to him, I feel like they'll win this game.
But then you have Tank Dell, who's
And C.J. Stroud, though, yeah.
you have Tank
good
Dell, who's
duo
arguably
there.
the best receiver in this draft class. Did you see that catch?
Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah, and then that long touchdown.
Yeah,
Pretty
it
good,
was,
yeah.
that duo is gonna be great in 2-3 years. They're gonna lead the league. And then you have Bills Eagles. I think the Eagles take this without a doubt.
Yeah, I feel
And
like
then
the Eagles, yeah.
I think you
Because
could.
that home game,
Yeah, they should
Yeah,
take
it's
this.
it's gonna be the Eagles. I think.
Yeah, it is going to
it's
be
going to be
the
like a
Eagles.
close game, I
I
feel
know,
like.
Close.
Josh
Yeah.
Allen did
Yeah.
very good against the Jets.
It's
That-
Josh
Against the
Allen.
Jets.
The Jets defense is one of
It's not Kirk
Is it one
Cousins
of the best?
playing, it's Josh
Jets
Allen.
defense is very good.
Like top 3?
Sauce Gardner, yeah.
Top 5?
Top 3, I think you have Cowboys, Niners, or locks.
Yeah, for sure. And then
And you,
Browns.
Yeah, Browns. So
Top 4, top
But-
5.
the Jets are extremely. The Jets defense is very good. They've carried
Mm-hmm.
Zach Wilson to the record they have now. I mean, it's not a good record, but they get wins.
I think they'll beat them by like 7 or 10. Like
the
a
Bills,
touchdown.
you think the Bills are gonna win?
No, I think the Eagles are gonna win.
I don't know. I think Stephon Diggs is due for a good game. He has not been good
Yeah, they need
because
to
they
throw
played
him
the
the ball.
They played the Broncos. He got locked up, and then they played the Jets, and he got
Jets.
locked up. So to be
Yeah.
fair, they have been playing
Too well,
He has
yeah.
been going up against very good corners. And then players of the week, I think the best player overall for this week alone is Saquon Barkley. He had 83 yards with 14 carries, averaging 5.9 yards per carry.
Yeah.
That's very good. He hasn't been performing all season because he was
Yeah, this is a big game for him.
came back injured.
Yeah,
Mhm.
didn't-
I think he's kind of putting his name back on
Yeah.
that list for running backs you can rely on with any team, any O line.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, you're right.
He had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And then you have a guy like Tommy DeVito who still made sure that Saquon Barkley is not going to take all that spotlight away.
Yeah,
He's
3 passing touchdowns.
He still lives with his parents,
Yeah, and he's performing like,
and he threw for 246 yards.
yeah.
That's
0 interceptions too, and he's a third string.
That's pretty impressive by a guy who still lives with his parents.
yeah.
That doesn't affect the game, but yeah.
Just saying.
And then the best offensive team, I think the Bills. They killed we kind of went over this already. They killed the Jets.
Yeah, Josh
was-
Allen's performing like he used to.
I don't know. Do you think they're going to make the playoffs though? Because
Uh,
they have a very hard
oh,
schedule.
yeah. I feel
they
like
play the Eagles next.
I don't know, cause that conference is. I feel
th-
like maybe.
I
but
think
they
they could
have the
sneak. I think they could
Dolphins.
sneak into the 7.
Yeah.
Just barely though. I think right now in the AFC, obviously Chiefs,
it should be Ravens,
Chiefs, Jags, Ravens, maybe Texans. You could maybe put the
Maybe.
Texans.
Maybe
I think
Broncos.
for the 7, it's between the Texans and the Bills,
Yeah.
which I think I don't know. Bills Texans right now. If that game happened right now, who do you think would win?
I feel like the
I
Texans.
think the Bills would win by maybe a field goal,
Yeah, maybe.
I think the Bills would win by a little bit too.
but
I feel like if
Texans-
they get Stephon Diggs going early, then I feel like the Bills would win
yeah,
by a lot.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
And then rookie of the week, Tank Dell. This is kind of just off of that one catch alone.
Yeah.
But I think with that one catch,
yeah
he
was
deserves that.
targeted
He
8
deserves
times.
that title. 150 yards
Yeah, 150 yards.
and a touchdown.
Pretty good.
And that touchdown was, as we've said a lot, it was insane.
Yeah.
And I think the Texans could be a Super Bowl caliber team by 2026, 2027. I think if you give these guys time to develop, and their drafting right now is crazy. If you make C.J. Stroud the drafter for that team,
Yeah.
they're gonna be very good because it was C.J. Stroud's idea to get Tank Dell on that team.
Yeah. For
So
sure.
they're gonna this team is gonna be very good.
The disappointing player.
Zach Wilson.
Sacked
Yeah.
5 times. I know that's his
Yeah.
O-line's
So, I mean,
fault.
you could blame the O line, but also I don't
It's
think
Zach Wilson. I feel
all of those
like-
aren't the O line's fault. Zach Wilson needs to scramble.
Yeah, and he's got to stop throwing picks that shouldn't be.
Threw an
He
interception.
only had 1 interception though.
I know, but he's
It's
got to stop like doing
Still
that.
an
though.
interception, and he only
Like
threw
when he
for
has
81
one bad
yards.
play, he just
Only
keeps
81
getting
yards.
worse.
I think if you put a guy like Tony Caniglio in quarterback for the Jets, I think he could have had a better performance than Zach Wilson.
I don't know.
That's a pretty
I feel like he would
crazy statement.
I feel like Von Miller would get him.
You think Von? Actually,
For
yeah,
sure,
Von Miller.
yeah.
Von Miller could kill anybody he sees. Von
Yeah.
Miller's the scariest, one of the scariest people I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Ray Lewis.
Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Yep.
And goodbye.
See y'all.
See ya.
He did terrible.
Thanks for carrying,
You're
Charlie.
terrible.